What's your earliest musical memory?
Oh my God.
It's usually something embarrassing.
Yeah, do I have to answer this?
Big man's he's gone right over the other side of the car park. You've scared him away. Like.
Yeah, it's just my singing. That's what it does to
between his
people.
legs. Yeah.
Earliest musical memory. I think one of the earliest things I can remember is going to a Kylie concert with my mum.
Cool. Where was that?
At the NEC. I made a big banner and everything saying "Kylie, I love you," and I wafted that about.
She made me some jingles actually at one of those gigs.
Did you?
At NEC, yeah. I got them on 8-track cartridge somewhere.
Kylie Minogue or her mum?
Do you know my mum?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, it's a long time since I've been in Hereford. Oh dear. So, right, okay. Do you remember your first gig then?
I do remember my first gig. Well, the first time I properly played live in front of people.
Yeah.
I was in Goa on holiday with my mum because she spends like 6 months of the year out there. So I went out there with my acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And I played 2 songs very badly.
Yeah.
I was very nervous and didn't play live for a very long time again after that.
Yeah.
The next time I played live was with the band Blue Coma, which was at Sunflower Lounge in Birmingham.
All right.
Which I'm actually playing there on Sunday as well. So
Oh, that's brilliant.
yeah.
Cool.
So
On your own? Sunday?
on my own, just
Yeah.
the guitar and my voice,
Cool.
and hopefully a good audience.
Yeah. Cool. What's the best gig you've done so far?
Best gig was actually at Worcester Music Festival a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of wasn't expecting it to be like as good as it was. It was actually at the Seven View Hotel. And
Oh, I know some of you. Yeah. Never
yeah,
really.
Craigus Barry put the gig on.
Yeah. Your flatmate.
Yeah, your friend Dave. It was, we were crammed into like a tiny space in this window.
Yeah.
And all 5 of us, I had Gabriel on drums, got Chris on guitar, Rob on bass, and Jane on backing vocals. And it was great. We absolutely loved it, and the audience loved it. And we got invited back as well that year to play at the after show party.
Wow.
So that was really good fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What about the worst gig? Or a bizarre gig?
Bizarre gig. I don't know. I think my first gig was like my worst gig.
Yeah.
Just because I was so nervous and I couldn't really play guitar properly.
Yeah.
I think I played Chris Isaac's Wicked Game.
Yeah.
And one of the most depressing songs ever on guitar that I'd written. It was so dark and dingy and could probably kill people with its depressiveness. And so that was...
Yeah.
It was kind of cool because it was my first gig, but it was also bad because it was rubbish.
You've got to start somewhere. You can't be brilliant and start way.
It was alright, yeah.
Yeah, good. Right, what else we got? Oh, influences. What about influences then?
Influences, really big fan of David Bowie, Elliott Smith, Eels, really big fan of PJ Harvey, and the Yeah-Yeahs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good going on, right?
Yeah, you know the Yeah-Yeahs, don't you?
No, I don't actually. I'm trying to look like I knew who they were, but I've got to say I don't know the Yeah-Yeahs. Tell me more about them.
They've been around for a while. God, like maybe 10 years, you reckon?
Really?
More than that?
Coming up there,
And their first album was fantastic. It's kind of like New York, like alternative, like punk. Their first album.
Yeah.
And Karen O on vocals. She's a great, feisty, entertaining frontwoman.
Yeah.
And then they've got guitar and drums. So it's quite simple, but really effective and just
Oh right. Okay, I've learnt something tonight. And who's David Bowie?
You know who David Bowie is, surely.
Yes. Done an album yet or not? Or is that in the pipeline? Or
It's in the pipeline.
Right. When artists usually say this, it means it could be in the next 2 or 3 years. I've kind of learned over the course of interviewing people.
It can be difficult. I suppose, like, being a solo artist as well. I mean, I've recorded tracks with people. Dave Draper, I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, I've heard Dave Draper.
Kind of programming in drums and kind of, just working one-to-one with people. And then there's a side of it where you might want real drums and kind of work with like more people. So it can be difficult to kind of know what the right thing to do is for your tune, especially if you're quite precious about them. You just have to do it and let it go, I think. I do record my own demos at home on my PC.
Right.
So I'm able to kind of like build up quite a good, solid, finished sounding song,
Yeah.
but it just lacks that kind of nice,
Yeah.
glamorous sheen that you get from like a really professional sounding recording.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the ideas are there. But
So-
when the album is released, I will be really happy because I've got all the songs there ready to go.
So how long do you reckon then? Let's put her on the spot, yeah.
Oh,
Years are we talking here?
I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice, like sometime next year.
Yeah.
I think,
Right, okay, I'll do. So
realistically.
you're full time at this music, or is this just part time?
I teach, do teaching guitar, and
Right.
I perform in not just as a solo artist. I do like a covers band as well.
Right, what kind of covers?
Kind of quirky, kind of fun covers. It's me on electric guitar, and my best friend Colette plays drums.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like White Stripesy in its
Yeah.
kind of raw, stripped back
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
We do songs like Bjork's "Oh So Quiet"
Yeah.
in like a really strange rock style.
Yeah.
We do Hot Stuff, Donna Summer.
Yeah.
What else is quite fun? Yeah, we were talking about before. Leave
Yeah.
Your Hat On by Tom Jones.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a really dangerous one to do, for obvious reasons. Yeah, kind of like just fun stuff, like Cardigan's Love Fool, but in a different way. We kind of put our own take on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's just two of us in the band,
Yeah.
it's obviously not going to be like the original recording.
No.
We do try and add our own little peachy twist,
Yeah.
and it kind of works. It's good fun as well,
Yeah.
being in the band with your best friend.
Which you prefer, the covers or the solo stuff?
Oh, it's different. I mean, my heart and soul is always in original
Yeah.
material. There's nothing like writing your own song
Yeah.
and performing it for people. Covers is fun,
Yeah.
just because like somebody else has already done the hard work of writing a really good tune,
Yeah.
and then you just have to kind of recreate it
Yeah.
in front of people.
Yeah.
So I like them both, but they kind of both mean different things to me.
Right. Okay. Which gets you the most work?
Can you guess?
Covers.
At the moment, it does.
Yeah.
But you know, hopefully there'll be a point in the future where
Yeah.
the solo material will kind of like overtake. I'll always be doing both, I think.
What you ought to do is do the covers and then halfway through just put in some original
Yeah,
stuff.
we do kind of
Yeah.
sneak in an original tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think when we go out as Ultimate Peach, I think we put in like 2 or 3 original tunes as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and that starts to bump that up a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Sneak 'em in.
Exactly.
Yeah, no one will know.
No, of course not.
And if anyone says to us, well, what was that song that you
That's
played?
good, yeah.
It's like, oh, well,
I can give
Guess
you another
who?
one. Yeah.
guess whose it is?
Cool. Okay. Ready for is it a cover or original we're going to do now?
I think I'll do another original one,
Yeah.
and why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I would normally perform this on electric guitar, so this is the acoustic version of a song called Howl at the Moon.
Right. How is it going on the acoustics? You were saying it's a long time since you've done an acoustic. But
Well, I just don't normally like do a set on acoustic
Yeah.
guitar. It's usually full on electric.
yeah. Does it feel different?
It's cool, yeah. It's
Yeah.
nice to kind of do something like stripped back
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I kind of like doing different things. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to kind of work out alternative versions of your tunes for the
Yeah.
acoustic guitar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Howl at the Moon.
Right.